Defender of standardized testing. That would be I, Mark Stewart Greenstein. I am the director of Ivy Bound, which for 20 years has helped students, over 10,000 now, get to better places in higher education, get better scholarships, get more lofty admissions awards. And I've done that by helping students to meet on a standard what the colleges would like. The colleges, now, some of them aren't sure what they would like, and most of them would still like a standard, but don't see the SAT open enough to be able to provide it often enough. They should get back to it and demand a test, whether that's the subject test, the SATs, the ACT, the LSAT, which measures a lot of skills quite well, that those be presentable as much as students can, and that the SAT makers, that's the College Board, set up more sites and offer them more frequently. If the College Board were willing to randomize old tests, that means somebody who studied 50-something tests and had such a colossal memory and such capability on test day to use that memory for some incremental success on the test, fine. That's the kind of kid who I probably would want in my college. It's the kind of kid who probably I'd like to have running spaceships for NASA. This is an easy solution. Easy, because the SAT and the ACT have made oodles of tests over the last 4 decades that they could allow students to test any day of the week, still under secure circumstances, no COVID issues, because people can be very sparsely spaced when you've got 7 days of the week, not just 1. When you've got afternoons or even evenings for students to test, not just a single Saturday morning. This is manifestly easy. Why the SAT won't do it is still puzzling, but remember, they're kind of in the hands of the education establishment that has found more money for them in standardized testing, not for college, but for school districts and state administrative bureaucracies that are paying them money to test in grades 7, 8, 9, instead of their old mission, test students to show what they can do at the college level. The SAT should get back to that. And if they won't, I really hope a competing organization will do it better. The ACT was close. They wanted to have single section, which meant computerized inputs for students. They had to put it off last year. What a shame. Because if they had done it, the SAT or the College Board would be potentially buried by now. They're on an even playing field. It's not a good playing field. And the chance for one of these 2 big organizations to rise up, or maybe colleges to start accepting the LSAT and the achievement test, that's the best name for the subject tests, as being good standards, that would be very good for the colleges and for the students.